You know, the old line about presidential budgets is they're proposed and then quickly disposed. They don't go very far. But this president is trying and working with Democrats in the Senate, where they have that majority, tenuous though it is. The Senate Budget Committee taking up some of the issues he's outlining there. Neil Bradley is the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's chief policy officer. Neil, what do you suspect will happen with this budget?
Well, hopefully not much, because if you look at what the president's proposed, it would be really devastating for the American economy and workers all over the country. So we're used to seeing some of these proposals, particularly out of this White House, that are just completely unrealistic. This one may take the cake, but I think we're going to hear a lot about these proposals as we head into the election year. Let's hope that none of these actually make it into reality.
All right, so I'll put you down as a maybe on the president's plans. But, of course, the tax hikes are something that businesses generally don't like, and they're tucked into this mightily. And they're going to pay for a lot more spending that's going to increase our debt over the next 10 years or so by $15 trillion. Now, the president is saying, thanks to some of these measures, it could be worse. It could be $18 trillion. He is saving us $3 trillion, which is backwards logic. But what do you make of all that?
Well, it is pretty backwards, but let's look at spending. Under the president's proposal, $1 in $4 in our economy at the end of the decade would come from the federal government spending. We can't sustain a government that large. He pays for it by these massive tax increases. You know, the president likes to talk about taxing corporations. He proposes $2.8 trillion in tax increases on American companies. That's a 55% increase in the level of taxes paid. But who pays those taxes? We know that the owners and employees of businesses ultimately bear the burden. In fact, the government's own data says that a minimum of $1 in $4 of corporate taxes is actually paid for by employees through lower wages. So when you hear the president talk about raising taxes on corporations, what you should immediately have in your mind is lower wages for American workers. And at a time of high inflation, the economy that we're in, I don't think anyone wants to see that.
But those corporations have been doing pretty well from the last round of Biden hikes. And the wage situation looks okay. It could be better in real inflation terms. So the administration might come around and tell you, Neil, you're missing it. You're missing the point. Things are going great. You say?
Well, what I would say is that we want to keep a growing wage base. And so, you know, we all talk about the Federal Reserve and interest rates. And the concern is that we would ultimately push the U.S. economy into a recession. I don't think the Federal Reserve is going to do that. I think they have a handle on where we're heading in interest rates. But if you put these type of tax hikes on the economy, that is the type of wet blanket that does result in slower wage growth, that does result in slower job creation, and that's ultimately bad for the economy. Listen, our goal should be a soft landing and then steady economic growth. You are not going to get that if you impose this type of record levels of tax increases.
All right, but like you say, it's an uphill battle to get any of this through anyway, but we'll watch it. Neil Bradley, good seeing you again. Thank you.